Hey guys, Susie Nelson here with Affiliate Marketing Informant. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Vidnami video in InVideo. If you haven't heard by now, Vidnami is gone, and all former Vidnami lovers are very sad and heartbroken. So we have been in search of good Vidnami alternatives, and this is one you should definitely check out. The feedback that we've received on this is people either really like it or they really don't. There's not a lot of middle ground with this particular alternative. If this video helps you out, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below, and we'll be more than happy to help you out as soon as we can. You can try this Vidnami alternative out for free to see if it works for you. Click the link in the description below and start making Vidnami-like videos with InVideo. Okay, so this is how this video is going to be structured. First off, I'm going to talk about InVideo features and how they stack up to Vidnami, highlighting the features that you want if you're a former Vidnami user. Secondly, we're going to watch Kim create a video in Vidnami. And third, I'm going to create the exact same video in InVideo. So you can watch us create the exact same video in each video maker and see why InVideo is a closed Vidnami alternative right now. And heads up, before we even get into this video, I just want to give you a full warning. There is no exact replacement for Vidnami. Unfortunately, there is no one product that does exactly everything Vidnami did as well as it did it. Let's talk about the features that InVideo does have. InVideo is an AI video maker, so therefore it does have the auto clip selection that you're going to be looking for to make it easy to create videos quickly and easily. InVideo also has 55 auto voices in 28 languages, so you can choose an auto voice versus using your own. They have a wide library of background music that you can add to your video, just like Vidnami. They support different video formats, just like Vidnami, and that's going to be the horizontal, the vertical, and the square. They do support the 1080p export option, and that's going to be a paid plan feature. InVideo also offers brand customization options, which allow you to add things like your logo and brand colors, even in the free plan. You can upload your own media, voiceover, and music, some of which is still in beta. And the InVideo Unlimited plan does come with unlimited videos creation. Now, InVideo does not have all of the features that you're used to in Vidnami. And keep watching because I'm actually going to call those out as I create the Vidnami-like video inside of InVideo. Now we're going to do the InVideo versus Vidnami demo comparisons. Let's start by watching Kim make the video inside of Vidnami before it shut down. If you don't want to see this, then just refer to the chapters in the description below and you can skip forward to where I make this exact same video inside of InVideo. But we really wanted you to see step by step on how they compare and how they don't.
So in Vidnami, I'm going to come to the create a new video option, and then I'm going to go through Vidnami's process to actually create a really quick and easy video. So I'm just going to leave it on the content video format template, which is what you choose at first. I'm going to choose the cool blue template. Then I'm going to paste a script in here. And if you want the script to test out, then definitely download my user guide. I've actually got it linked in there for you to give you a really easy and quick script that you can use to save yourself time. Now that I've pasted my script, now we're going to go to the scenes, and this is where Vidnami does its AI and its auto clip generation, where it automatically creates a video for us, right? And this is going to be where you actually enhance or edit each scene as you want. So some of the popular options are to come here and actually use these words that are auto-populated for you to find different images that you can actually use. And at any point, you can choose any of these images to use in this scene instead of what it auto-populates. Then you scroll down and check the scenes, right? And at any point, you can come in here and you can edit words and you can edit the highlighting as well. Your scene options allow you to do some popular things like hiding the text, bolding and underlining the different parts of your captions, moving the caption to different positions, adjusting the background, and easily linking the previous scene using the same media layout and motion. And if you decide you don't like the screen, you can delete. We're going to say that it's good as is, and we're going to move on to the voice. In this case, we're going to keep things simple and just use one of these auto voices. But in many cases, affiliate marketers and online marketers that use Vidnami, and even creative agencies, like to either record their own voice track or upload a voice track for the video. We're going to go with Kate. Now we're going to preview our video. And depending on how long the video is, this particular step in the preview part can take a few minutes. So we will wait patiently as Vidnami does its thing. Now that the preview is generated, we can celebrate different background music. You can also upload your own music, as you know. And then if you come to options, this is where you have some additional options to adjust the music volume, the track volume, and even the voice track speed. Hit preview again since I made some adjustments, and it's going to create another video preview for me. You can come down here and actually play the video, and then when it looks good, you continue, in which Vidnami will actually create and generate your video. And this is an option that most of us use. We actually like to come in here and change the resolution to full HD 80p, which does take slower times to generate, larger file sizes, but higher quality videos. Then we generate video and Vidnami does its thing once again. So this is going to be the process of creating a video in Vidnami. And one of the reasons why it was such a favorite, because you really could spend very little time creating pretty high quality videos with minimal work. Now Vidnami has finished actually creating my video. I'm going to choose download to download it to my desktop. Then I'm going to open it and play you the example.
Now I'm going to jump straight into InVideo and show you how to create a very similar Vidnami video. We've received a lot of information on this platform and it seems to have very extreme opinions. Most people either love or hate this Vidnami alternative, so we wanted to give you a look inside so you could see for yourself. First thing you want to do is choose text to video. Below that is where you're going to choose the actual format of your video, whether it's landscape, portrait, or square. We're going to choose landscape because that's what I chose in Vidnami. Next, you're going to scroll through and find the template that works best for you. They do have a wide variety of different templates you can choose from. This one looked the closest to me, so we'll choose this one. Turn the music off, and you can see it plays through, so you know what your headline is going to look like, and all of the cards behind it. If you like this template, you can favorite it, and we'll use this one. Next, it drops you into 3 different options. Your first option is to add your script. Your second option is to add a URL, which is currently in beta, or you can add your media files here, which is also currently in beta. Since we have the handy dandy script that Kim used in her last video, we will take the headline from here, and we're just going to copy and paste this into InVideo. Now that we've got that all pasted in, I did a quick review to make sure all the sentences looked right. It seems that it pulled it in perfectly. If you want AI to take over your video, this is where you would click to auto-suggest images and videos for your video, and we're going to click next. Just a quick reminder, you can grab the script that Kim and I both used to test out your videos quickly below in the description. So now InVideo has auto-generated a video choosing its own images in each scene, just like Vidnami. One of the biggest things that you'll notice when you come in here in InVideo is that you actually get more customization options than you had inside of Vidnami. So this could offset some of the features that you feel like you're missing from Vidnami. Another difference is going to be the auto clip selection. It's not quite as smart as Vidnami, meaning that you'll really need to come through here and actually check the scenes to make sure you're happy with the result. Let's scroll through here and preview these quickly. I can tell right off the bat I'm going to need to change some of the colors, and some of the graphics I'm not super happy with. This one is a repeat of one above it, and there's no words highlighted, which is easy enough to do. It did not highlight any of the words. So that's going to be different from Vidnami in that you may have to do a little bit more manual highlighting than you're used to. Now that I've scrolled through the whole thing, I know that we're going to have to change some of these images, and we're also going to have to adjust some of this highlighting. So let's start on the storyboard view up here at the top. At any time at all, you can preview all of your scenes in your whole video at this point. You can move your scenes up and down on the right here, as well as duplicate, delete, and edit each scene individually. Just like in Vidnami, you can split scenes. And InVideo also tells you when your text is too long and they suggest a split. You don't have to, but it does suggest it for you. Underneath each individual scene, you can change the type of template that you have. To keep this like Vidnami, we're going to leave this the same. On the left, the top is your script, which I think is nice to have open while you're working on your video here. You have the uploads button where any media you have uploaded will live. Next is your videos where you can toggle between showing iStock results and premium media results. On the image tab, you can include Bing.com search results or include iStock results. The number of iStock results and premium media that you can use will be determined by your plan, and stick with me because I'll be going over that a little bit later in pricing. In each one of these sections, you can upload your own media, whether it be images, video, or music. They do have a wide library of background music. You can choose by categories. All plans have the option to upload your logo, and you have folders for organization. One more important thing, even in the free plan, you can come into your brand presets and you can upload your company name, logo, colors, social media options to really personalize this for yourself if that's something you're interested in. Let's take a look at our first scene and go ahead and start editing. If we wanted to change this video, we could search videos in one of two ways. If you find a word in the sentence that you would like to search media for, such as here we could do when, highlight the word. You can highlight it now in the scene. It shows up in a lighter blue. And I can immediately search videos or images directly from here. Once you click that, it's supposed to show up over here in this section. And I have found that you still have to hit the enter button. And I even had to enter when here. So this seems a little finicky or glitchy. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Now we'll hit enter to try to find our video. It has used its AI to search for videos that you entered into the search bar. On the right, there's a little crown. This tells you if you can use it and what plan you need to use it. There's also an iStock box that will tell you what plan you need to use that as well. So as we scroll through these videos, I do notice they're a little small. It's kind of hard to see the detail on them to know if that's exactly what you want or not. This one looks pretty good. So we're going to drag and drop the media where it tells us to. They give you an option to trim your video scene here. I happen to know that most of my clips are about 5 to 6 seconds long, so I'm just going to leave this at about 6 seconds. You can change this at any point throughout making your video in a different section that we'll get to in just a second. When you have this how you like it, you would click done. And be sure to come up here and delete the video you don't want to use. Now that we've adjusted this video, I can tell that this text is going to need to be highlighted. So now we'll edit our scene individually with the button on the right. Once you are in this edit scene view, if you click the arrow on the left, there are many more options here than what you would have gotten in Vidnami. You can apply stickers, overlays, shapes, masks, collages, and social options. If you click on the text, it does bring up all your customization options across the top bar. This is fairly common. We've seen it before. I want to see if I highlight these words, if maybe it'll pop from the back. So I will click the fill color. Shows me an option on the right. We'll put that at about 30%. If you want to choose a project color, you can from the bottom. I don't like the yellow because it doesn't match what we did in Vidnami. So I'm just going to try a lighter blue. Now just know if you have a paid plan, this premium watermark will not show up in your final video. And if you are not interested in using a logo, you can simply hit the close button here. And it will ask if you want to remove it from just that scene or all scenes. You can also adjust the size of your media if you would like it smaller or bigger. You can move your font to any place within the video. And you also have additional customization options at the top. You can play your scene from the start, or you can play it from where your seeker is. This little blue bar is your seeker. And you can adjust any of the media within each individual scene box right here as well. I'm done with this one for now, so we'll save it. It takes you right back to the storyboard view. Let's take a look at the next scene. This is one of the videos I know was duplicated, and because this is showing blank, we can push this play button and see what it's going to look like. From here, you can decide what word you would like to highlight. Now we'll search for a new video. I like the word marketer. Let's see what we get with that. That time it did put it up in the video box, but we are going to need to hit enter. Now we can choose between these tiny videos and put the one we think is going to work for this shot. All right, I didn't see anything I liked on the last one, so I found this one that I like. We'll drag and drop that one here. Again, this is giving me 15 seconds. I know I won't need that much. It's usually about 5 or 6, so I'll stop this at about 6 seconds. We can adjust this later, and done. So now I want to change this from yellow to a blue color, so let's edit it. We'll highlight the box. I want to change this highlighting color. So I tried to change the highlighting color to white and I messed up. And that's kind of a good thing because I can show you we have this cool little undo button for people who make lots of mistakes like me. But I wanted to change this blue color, so I need to touch the blue box over here. Then I can change the blue word to white. And then if I want to change this yellow, go up to the fill color, and I'm going to change that to my baby blue. That looks good to me, so we'll save. Don't forget when you come back to delete the previous video you don't want to use. And hopefully this gives you an idea of how to change out the videos or the images in your InVideo preview. Next, we'll go to Advanced Editor. This is going to be your full video preview instead of just the single video. If we actually tap on Timeline here, it does take us back to the previous single scene editor view, and you would just tap all scenes to go back into the full video view. To move this line, you can toggle between scenes with the right scene button or the left scene button. You can play your scene from the start, or you can play from where your seeker is forward. If at this point you wanted to make any scene adjustments, you could change your template with suggestions that they give you here, and then your layers show up if you'd like to move those as well. In between the scene, you will see a slide up click icon to edit. If we click on that, these are the transitions that are available in InVideo, and you did not get this in Vidnami. They are already added into the template that I chose, so I'm going to leave them as they are, but they do have quite a few options in here. If your template came with music, it will show down here with the music notes. This is the track that is going to play through my video. I'm going to add a voiceover, so I'm actually going to delete this. So if we edit, you do have options for volume, trim, loop, duplicate, and I'm just going to delete. If you wanted to add a voiceover to your video, you would do that here. Click the voiceover button and you see your options. You can automate text to speech. You can import from your uploads. You can upload your own voiceover file, or you can record your own voiceover. We're going to choose automated text to speech because we want the AI voices. There are 55 voices in here with over 28 different languages, so I guarantee there's something you can find to use in here. For our Vidnami video, we had a British female, so we're going to choose that here. I'm going to start on scene 1, and you would simply generate the voiceover. Once you do that, the AI takes it over. First, you want to play it here to make sure it's what you want, and then you can add your voiceover for all scenes. Because I need that done, I'm going to do that. But if you just needed it for one, you could add the voiceover just to the one scene with the box at the bottom. I'm going to click the box, and as soon as I hit Add VO to Scene, again, AI is going to take over and generate voiceover clips for each scene. Now that it's done, it has told me that the voiceover has not been added for a few scenes. It told me that it was scene 20 and that the text is too short to generate a voiceover. I think it's going to be okay, so let's take a look at it. You'll want to toggle over to scene 20 using the arrows I told you about. And as we toggle over, you can see some of the voiceovers on the bottom don't actually line up with the scene above them. And we can take care of that at the same time. So we can see scene 20 does not have a voiceover. We'll simply make sure that our seeker is on that scene and click voiceover. You'll choose the automated text to speech option. Make sure it is the same voice you used. Generate voiceover for your individual scene. Play it to make sure that it sounds okay. And we will not use this toggle button because we just want to apply it to this one scene. So click Add VO. Now we can see it has showed up in the bottom. We can move this over. And now we'd want to make the scene just as big as the voiceover. So you would move your cursor to the white box showing in the scene and just make it smaller so that it fits. If you scoot this to the right or the left, it will move. This is where I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to go back through here and do all of the highlighting, make sure all of the scenes match up, and we'll toggle through all the voiceovers to make sure they match up as well. If you need to work on just the voiceover, you can click Edit, where you can adjust the volume, trim it, loop it, duplicate, or delete it. If we click on trim, it does show up just below the video, so you could adjust this if you needed to. So I'm going to take some time, get all of this edited properly, and I'll be back with you before we download so you can see how that happens in InVideo. Now I'm done editing and I've essentially created my Vidnami-like video inside of InVideo. I've already previewed it, and that reminded me that I wanted to mention to you guys that if you use the free plan, you are going to have InVideo branding on the video. You will need to buy a paid plan with InVideo to get rid of the branding, just like in Vidnami. We're going to click the download and share button. If you have the free plan, you will only have the 720p option here. We are actually working off the business plan, so I'm able to choose the 1080p resolution export option, and we'll click export. Now this is going to take some time depending on how big your video is. Now that it's done, your video shows up at the bottom. It is rendering, and you can duplicate the project in another dimension. InVideo will email you once your video is ready. So if you do need to go do something else, you can keep your email notifications handy and they'll let you know when you can come back. Once it's ready to download, this actually turns blue. You have the option to copy your link immediately to share your video. You can also share it directly to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or the InVideo Facebook community. If you wanted to duplicate the video, the beta testing is that you can change your format from here to duplicate it if you'd like to do that. And another difference is that you can come in and put comments in here for people viewing your videos as well. Once you click download, you can save it directly to your computer, just like in Vidnami. Now it's currently saved under My Projects in InVideo, and we'll open up our InVideo demo video and take a look. If you guys are interested in seeing the full examples, we have posted them on our YouTube channel, and they are included in the links below in the description. You can go watch the full 1-minute video of InVideo example versus the full 1-minute video of the Vidnami video example. And don't forget, InVideo is not exactly like Vidnami. I've already mentioned quite a few differences. And the last difference I'm going to talk about is InVideo's pricing structure. With Vidnami, you had one monthly plan at one price for all features. With InVideo, you actually have multiple plans. And if you toggle between paying for monthly and yearly, that does change the price quite a bit. And in order to get the comparable features that you're used to in Vidnami, the business plan should work just fine. Go ahead and come in here and look at the features, such as your media options. With the free plan, you are going to have the watermark, and you can choose from the standard media library. Whereas with the business, you get 10 iStock media and the premium media. And then with unlimited, you get even more iStock and again, the premium media as well. They do have a chart at the bottom so you can check some of the details of the plans to see if the limitations are going to work for you or not. And guys, there you have it. If you think InVideo is going to be the right Vidnami alternative for you, don't forget to check it out for free using our link below. If this video helped you out, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We really appreciate your support, and keep watching our channel for additional Vidnami alternatives as we take the time to research them and compare them to Vidnami to try to find the best alternative for you. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.